Hello everybody and welcome to F1 Manager 23. I've been so excited for this game. F1 Manager 22 was amazing. F1 Manager 23 came out, and as soon as it came out I thought, damn it, I should have bought the deluxe version so I could play it 4 days early, but I didn't, so we had to wait until today. So I'm recording an episode as soon as this has come out, and we're going to dive straight in to a new career game. So let's get into the game and have a look. Yes, here we are then on the homepage. I've just done a quick race replay to make sure that the game can handle ultra graphics and all the recording. It seemed to be perfectly fine. So we're going to dive straight in to a new career, and you're going to find out who we're managing this season.
Formula One, the pinnacle of motorsport. With a global audience and drama to match, all the attention is now on race circuits around the world, waiting for the start of the fastest show on Earth. Last year's regulation changes saw closer on-track battles. Anyone expecting a smooth ride from the 2023 season is in for a shock. With a shake-up in the paddock resulting in the signing of several new team principals, F1 is primed and ready to light up the world stage. Team principals will already be talking tactics, boosting the confidence of their drivers and ensuring their pit crews make those box times as tight as possible. With a new era of racing now well underway, more teams than ever will be vying for points, podiums, and a chance at the championship. This is Formula One.
It's Formula One, and I'm very excited. I really am excited.
Red
right,
Bull took the F1
obviously,
world by
I'll
storm
be
in 2022,
be
defending
quiet.
their drivers'
How do I turn him
championship
off?
title and bringing home the constructors' championship.
I think if I just quick click through them all.
10th in the Aston Martin.
Oh my word,
the
he's still talking.
2022
Right,
season in
settings,
7th place,
audio.
although 6th was almost within their grasp.
Replace license
Alongside
music. We'll do
significant
that
investment
while we're in here.
and state-of-the-art facilities, this year could be their chance.
He comes under other commentary. There we go. Right, done. Sorry about that. But yes, here we go then. Last time we were Aston Martin, we took them to the World Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship, and that was very good fun. So they are done. They're going to get across to the name Red Bull. Too easy. We're not doing that. Fastest car, fastest driver in Max Verstappen. Definitely not doing that. Ferrari would be good fun, right? They're so bad at strategy in real life. It would be great to do a Ferrari save, but again, a bit too easy. Same with Mercedes. I think too easy, although a full British driver lineup does appeal to me. I don't really want to do that. Alpine, the French F1 team, would be good fun, but we're not going to go for them this time. McLaren would be good. Loads of people are doing McLaren because they started poorly, got into it this season, doing pretty well. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, both crowd favourites. They're both doing that. Alfa Romeo is one of 2 teams we may be going to. So they are a potential. Aston Martin, we've already said, not going to be doing them. Haas are the other team I'm very much considering. AlphaTauri I think would be good fun, but not for this one. If they had updated Daniel Ricciardo to already be at AlphaTauri instead of Nick De Vries, it would have pushed them up even higher. And Williams, again, so many people do a save as Williams because they're the lowest ranking team in the game. So we are going between Alfa Romeo with Valtteri Bottas and Guan Yu Zhou, who are, weirdly, as I said that, I turned on the screen, or Haas with Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg. So I love Guan Yu Zhou and I really like Nico Hülkenberg, and I'm still at this point undecided about who we're going to go with in our save, and I think I'm leaning towards Haas. We can go and kick some Haas. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, let's go for it. Haas, we're off to manage Haas. First name, team principal. First name, Cultured, obviously. Imagine if you were actually called Cultured Left Foot. What a strange name. Cultured Principal. Cultured Left Foot. First time manager. Now, we've played this game before. Returning manager. Experienced manager. I think we'll go with no. We'll figure it out as we go, won't we? Confirm. We are here to manage Haas. Here we are then. On the homepage. It looks familiar, but I do know they've changed a few things. As well. So 6th or above this season is what the board want. Kevin Magnussen rated 81. Nico Hülkenberg rated 79. It should be interesting. Bahrain is up next. We've got a bit of time until we get to Bahrain. So let's have a little look around. So hi Cultured, welcome to Haas. It's very exciting to have you on board. We're more than ready to take on the season under your leadership. As you've joined the team, I wanted to let you know that our sponsor obligations have been negotiated for this season. When negotiating sponsorship deals at the start of the season, we offer certain obligations on our side: driver media appearances, sponsors, etc, etc. We had all this last time. Merchandising, they've sorted all of that. I think they've done all of this, yeah, so no need to worry. Obviously at Aston Martin, we started off with quite a good facilities and systems. So let's have a look to see what we've got. So we have got a factory, 1-star factory, 2-star, 2-bar design centre, wind tunnel, CFD simulator, suspension and car part, all level 1 as well. So the design centre is better than the rest. Staff facilities, we don't have a team hub. We have a 1-bar scouting department and we don't have a race simulator. Right, okay, Haas in the mud. We have a 1-star boarding, we don't have a hospitality area, we have a 1-star weather centre, we don't have a helipad, a memorial building, memorabilia room, or a tour centre. Okay, let's, how much have we got? We've got 15 million to spend. Sort of feel like a lot of this is going to have to go on facilities first. I feel like you got to have a team hub, right? 800 grand, Bosch, straight off the bat, spent. You've got to have a race simulator, Bosch, 1 million, spent. Okay, got to have a helipad, splash, spend. I think hospitality, memorabilia and tour centre will leave for now. They're not crucial. These are very crucial for what you can do. Project capacity 2, that's not bad. 7 million to upgrade it. Wow, okay. I think these are going to have to wait, because we're going to have to develop the car as well, which, speaking of the car, let's go car analysis. And you can see grid average then. So we're better than the grid average for acceleration and DRS effectiveness. Better low speed, really good medium speed cornering compared to the grid. High speed's better as well. Dirty air tolerance is a bit low. We'll have to figure out. Brake cooling's good. Engine cooling's good. But if we go and look at who's going to be a rival, probably someone like Alfa Romeo. We're better than Alfa Romeo on everything. Williams, we're better than Williams, but they've got a quicker top speed. We'll have to work on that. Yeah, high speed cornering, dirty air tolerance. Okay, so working on our dirty air tolerance. And how do we compare to the top? So who's the weakest of the top teams? Mercedes, I guess in real life, but let's have a look at Aston Martin. Much better than us. McLaren. Okay, we're pretty much better than McLaren. Ferrari are much better than us. Yeah, okay, so we're looking at probably challenging. Yeah, okay. Alpine is a bit of a mix each way. So high speed and dirty air tolerance is definitely, and top speed is definitely what we're looking at to start with. Let's get in there straight away and design a new part. Now the underfloor obviously helps you out with everything. So I sort of feel like underfloor is a good thing to do. Dirty air tolerance is rear wing, front wing, and underfloor. Yeah, okay, so we'll go underfloor first. Oh yes, you get the new lifespan thing. Interesting. Okay, so we have when is our next AT upgrade? It's 14 days, so we can bung quite a few into this. That's 14 days isn't very far at all. We need to get things going hopefully before Bahrain, so let's put on some 30 hours of win. We've got 84 hours. Let's put 40 hours on, leaving 44. Design focus. So it's going to improve quite a lot of stuff. So design focus then. I'm sort of thinking we're going to get another one, I imagine. So I think we can lower. I mean, it does improve absolutely everything, doesn't it? Lowering that down. So we'll go with that. Knowing that we've got to focus on high speed and dirty air tolerance more than anything, let's go for a bit of high speed improvement and the dirty air. So that's just what we're going to focus on. We're going to just focus on these sort of things. Drag reduction, this is going to make us slower. So if we knock this and this down a little bit, we're going straight into this, deep diving straight into a new component. And then, okay, so it gives us better dirty air tolerance, but higher speed in the corners which we need. A good improvement all across the board. Oh, it's, yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that. Right, approach, rush, intense. Your team's expertise in underfloor will increase at a faster rate per day, greatly improving all future products. It's going to cost us 4 million. We'll pop 6 engineers on that because we want it done 29 days. Sakir's in 11 days, so it's not going to be done before that, but that's all right. Let's go for it. Let's invest straight away. Why not? Right, and then we're going to go for another one, and I think we're going to go rear wing. Increase that top speed, which we saw was struggling a little bit. So we'll go for 2 hours in that. We'll go for... Let's go 24, and we'll leave 24 the last thing we want to do as well. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. Again, knock the lifespan down a little bit. And we want to get that airflow sensitivity up, and then we want to get our drag reduction and DRS. Can we go, if we go max on that, it still does improve everything else as well. But if we knock that down by 1, yeah, okay. I don't mind that at all. So, yeah, huge increase in drag reduction, which is awesome, which we need. Yeah, okay, I think we'll go with that. We'll chuck 4 engineers on that. We'll do it intense again. That's another 4 million down the drain, and we'll go for that. So 2 designs. I like that. I like that a lot. We've got how many have we got? 4 chassis, 6 front wings, 6 rear wings, 4 side pods, 4 underfloors. We have 1 suspension. Oh, we've got a new suspension already. So let's go for 3 of those. We'll rush it for 1.3 or normal. First car part 8 days, so we should have, yeah, that's fine. We'll go for that. We'll just put it on normal for 900 grand, and we have just spent a lot of money right there. So if we go car 1, that means car 1 can get the new suspension installed on car 1, which gives a bit better high speed and stuff like that. So excellent, 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 excellent. I'm just checking that it's all recording well. It seems to be. Seems to be good. So 12 minutes in, and we've spent a bucket load of cash. 14 million we've been spending. Let's go and have a look at our staff. Simone Resta, very good. Okay, overall rating 82, that's good. Aaron Melvin of the Aerodynamics 78, not too bad. Race engineer Gary Cannon, race engineer Mark Slade, and sporting director Toby Round. The manager of the team's trackside operations, they are responsible for pit stop performance, and they lead the pit crew on race weekends. Okay, so that's someone we could probably do better, I think. 76 isn't amazing. He's got training 76 aptitude, the ability to help team mechanics reach their full potential. Okay, so we can get people to good potential. Leadership, a higher rating means a greater chance to minimize delays and process. Okay, I'm just thinking, let's go and let's go and have a look at potential. He has got quite a long contract, 2 years. I'm trying to remember how to do this now. Staff. Sporting director. I thought you used to be able to basically development contract. Ah, yes. Right. Scouting. So, overall rating for sporting directors. Jonathan Wheatley at Red Bull, obviously. Ron Meadows at Mercedes. Laurent Mecky's there. We've got Random Singh at McLaren. Could we? Not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested. The first open to negotiations is Marco Perone from AlphaTauri. 84 is much better rated than us. So I think we potentially... Oh, we've got, look. Jeremy Cottrell we could promote from F2. From MP Motorsport. He's 56. Marco Perone's 39. Again, I quite like the idea of picking someone up from F2. I mean, Carl Wolf, but he's 63. 38. So we've got 38. He's 38 years old, 81 rated from F2. Or we have 39-year-old, 84 rated from AlphaTauri. We're going to have a look at Aurélien Pallier for now. I don't know if we can see... Yeah, we can't see everything. Let's scout him for 10 days. We're going to scout him. And so I'll tell you what, no, we're not. We're going to do a detailed scouting for 30 days. We can put up with our current sporting director for a while. So we'll also look at Carl Wolf as well. Get a detailed scouting on him. Get both of our scouts out there busy at the same time as well. So yeah, really exciting. I'm sort of like, let's move forward and see where we get to. First episode, isn't it? It's always exciting. So the helipad is constructed, which is awesome. Need a good helipad in our life. We always need a helipad. Key staff. Allow me to introduce talented staff. Rest that we've just looked at all of this on our own. That's fine. Sponsor obligations. We've looked at that. The 2023 season, Max Verstappen is probably going to win it, and the helipad construction is completed, which is always good. I guess we need to look at our actual drivers as well. So Magnussen, I really like Kevin Magnussen. I think he's a good driver. I'm glad he came back to the sport. I think we need to potentially replace him. 30 years old. I mean, we've got two pretty old drivers. Nico's 35, Kevin Magnussen's 30. Oh yeah, reactions 84, that's good. Adaptability 92, aggression low. But yeah, I think for the moment we're going to stick with both drivers. Obviously, we'll give them a bit of time to kind of settle in, see how we get on with them. But for now, I'm pretty good. And then we've got Pietro Fittipaldi there as well. All looking pretty decent. I think at 26 years old, I'd like to think we could get a better or a younger reserve driver that we could potentially go and improve as we go. So F1, 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 F2. So there we go. We have Jehan Daruvla is someone I would really like to bring in. Vashaw, Theo Pourchaire as well, obviously. We could try and get Philippe Drugovich out from Aston Martin. That would be quite interesting. Ralph Borchung's there as well. Yeah, quite a few. You see Fittipaldi's quite low down. There's a lot of people who are younger and higher rated than him who we could bring in potentially to grow. Now, Theo Pourchaire is obviously the one that will have the most interest. Yeah, not sure. I don't think Theo Pourchaire's for me. I'd like to maybe go for Vashaw. Obviously, we can't scout at the moment. Or Daruvla at 24. But again, if we're doing that, we might as well go someone younger and see what we can do. But yeah, loads of things. And obviously, there is progression this year in F2 and F3. You can actually look at race performances and stuff like that. So, okay, awesome. Let's continue on. So in terms of the post-Bahrain testing, dirty air cornering, we're low speed 9th, medium speed 11th, high speed 13th, brake cooling, engine cooling 5th, team speed, top speed 15th on the grid. That's not amazing. Acceleration 7th, that's pretty good. But yeah, you can see we need these things to done. We've got, we have got a bit of time left, haven't we? Car part development, yeah, no engineers available. Can you edit? Yes, you can. Okay, we'll put... continue. We will do that 444 and then we'll get a third one going to use up all of our stuff. I'm sort of thinking we could go into engine cooling, or do we keep focusing on our cornering ability? So side pods, top speed, engine cooling, low speed, medium speed, high speed, front wing, brake cooling, dirty air, high speed, medium, low speed, chassis, engine cooling, low speed, medium speed. In terms of money, the front wing, the chassis is the cheapest, I think. That and suspension will probably be to 1.3 million. We've got 3.5 million in the bank, so we're not poor. Let's go for a front wing because we're not poor. So let's whack all of our hours on here that we've got left. It'll be a slight improvement, nothing major. Again, knock the lifespan down a little bit, and we'll go with a little bit more airflow sensitivity on this one. Brake cooling, that's fine. High speed cornering is always useful, and well, high speed cornering is what we need to improve, right? So I think we'll go like that. That looks pretty good. We'll get the remaining 2 engineers on it. We'll do it intense as ever. Oh no, we can't do it intense. It's going to cost too much money. Rushed. Your engineers will put in extra hours to finish the project. This will mean higher cost for a faster completion. And your engines will finish the project as soon as they can without rushing. I think we just go for that. Do we save a bit of money? Save 41 days, 28 days. I mean, it is quite a drastic. Jeddah's in 18 days. So neither of them are actually going to get done. So I think we just go normal, right? 41 means it's ready for Baku. Oh, if we rush it, it's ready for Melbourne. Oh, this is... It will leave us with 1.1. Yeah, we'll go for that. Confirm. Leave us with 1.1 million in the old bank. So, right. We've got everyone busy doing stuff. Let's crack on. Okay, the race simulator is complete. So that is a good jobbed as well. The ATR period is ending soon. We've used all of that. The race simulator is complete. That will help out. And the driver development. Okay. Compiled report on our drivers. The development. I don't think either of them will have points that we can invest in because they're so old. But training schedule. Ooh, okay. Selected preset. Balanced. Pit stop errors. Pit stop time. Car building. Fatigue reduction. Oh, this is quite a good added little bonus. Let's go pit stop errors. We want to reduce pit stop errors. Pit stop drill. Raise and lower the car. Working on improving the consistency of using the jacks to raise and lower the car. Wheel gun. Work on improving the accuracy and consistency of using the wheel gun to loosen and tighten tyres. Work on the speed of taking used tyres off. Work on the putting new tyres on. Work on the action speed of using the wheel gun, taking used tyres off a car, putting new tyres onto a car. The release. Okay, so you can... Wow, okay. So, and it shows you how they actually improve. That's good. Chance for a mistake really goes down, but the estimated pit stop time goes up by 0.01. New tyres on. What gets the estimated pit stop time down? Custom. I can customise it. Oh my word, that's quite exciting. So everything puts... I think we're just going to focus purely on tyres to reduce the chances of mistakes. I think that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, let's go for that. Why not? We're getting all of our training sorted as well. I mean, this is cool. Oh, wow, you get the season performance of your pit stop average. That's cool to see how you're improving. And I'm really liking this. The game seems really cool, to be honest. It seems like a really, really fun, good start. So... the race simulator is complete. We're into the race prep, and there is the Bahrain International Circuit. Now I sort of want to record a video, but it's 10 to midnight. Sort of want to record the first race. Same thing again, you set your targets. We've got a bit more money in as well, up to 6.7 million. Let's leave it there. And the next episode will be the first race of the season. No, let's just get into the first race now. Let's go and do it. Reach Q3. Wow. Okay, they want us to reach Q3. Edit that. Let's go. We can reach Q2 with one driver. And we'll get a qualifying position of at least... let's go 15th with one driver just for now. Just to make sure we do get some extra money coming in. Finish position. So they want us to finish at least one driver in 12th. We're not going to get the fastest lap. We're not going to go for that. And a qualifying position streak of 2. And they want a finish positioning streak. Let's go one driver, 15, 3 races in a row. I think that's what we want to do. Okay. To the race weekend. Here we are then. At Sakir in Bahrain. At the Bahrain circuit. I'm excited to get into this actually. Now... We are going to fly through practice 1 and practice 2. And then we've got P1, P2, P3, Q1, Q2, Q3, and then the race. It's obviously going to all be pretty sunny because it is Bahrain. It doesn't really rain in the Middle East, does it? So, compounds, we'll start them on hard to get out there. The car setup. I think we'll just go out there on a bog standard run to start with. We'll just get both drivers with 20 laps of fuel in. And, yeah, let's get out there. See how it goes. Manage practice. So we're just going to get both cars out very, very quickly. And there we go. For the first time, we get to see the graphics on screen, which is good fun. So first driver is out. Oh, we've got the Alpine. We're going to beat that Alpine out as well, though. So both drivers out on track. For the 1 point, we're going to set the fastest lap, which is always good fun, isn't it? Hopefully no incidents on this first bit of practice, but we'll be back to see how the cars are getting on. Okay, so Kevin Magnussen reporting back that we've not set up the car very well at all, so I assume... Aha, okay, right, good, bad, great, bad, bad. Okay, so we need to get the braking stability. We need to get the braking stability a lot better. So that keeps that in good, that gets that in the bracket, that stays in great, that comes into the bracket, and then the straights looks a bit better as well. So let's have a little tweak here of the setups and see what we've got. So that puts everything into the range. So we'll go with that again. 20 laps. We'll stay on the same set of hards. Kevin Magnussen can go back out, and then we'll do the same with Hulkenberg when he's ready to go. Okay, so at the end of practice 1, we've got Kevin Magnussen at 58% and Hulkenberg at 22% for preparation, which isn't amazing. But setup satisfaction, 93% for Magnussen. Hulkenberg didn't quite finish his run. So I'll go and do practice 2 and 3, and then we'll come back for qualifying. Okay, so at the end of practice 3, we've got setup satisfaction 95% for Kevin Magnussen and 90% for Nico. We managed to give Nico a bit more track time, getting 92% acclimatization, whereas Magnussen's only got 77%. But I'm pretty happy with that. Driver confidence, 81%, or preparation is 81% and 80% for Magnussen, so not too bad. And you can see there the confidence. Yeah, both of them sort of just in the middle, not quite into high, but hopefully some early overtakes or a good set of qualifying can get us through. But here we go into qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix, and this should be pretty interesting. Our first qualifying session. So I think I've never done this before. We're going to go 2 flying laps for both drivers. I want to see how we get on here. Obviously onto the soft tyre. Let's get into it. Right, so we're not going to go out first. We're going to let other people. Norris, Bottas. They're going out there. The only 2 on their own, on their Todd. Russell, lots of people coming out in front of them. There's a nice gap, isn't it? We're going out after Fernando Alonso. Obviously both drivers doing 2 flying laps on this stint as well. So let's see how we go. We've got both of them quite close to each other. Could be giving them a bit of slipstream. Don't worry, in the race we'll be going into the proper camera views as well. So this will be a little cool down lap to recharge the battery, and then off they go again for another fast lap to see if they can improve. But at the moment Hulkenberg going quicker than K-Mag, and yeah, okay. Currently P9, P10 for Magnussen as Ocon just goes above. So not too bad. Let's get them into the pit. I don't think that's going to be enough to get us through. I'm going to think we're going to have to go again. It's just a matter of what tyres do we put on. I really want to get into Q2, so let's change both sets of tyres, get the tyres on fresh for both drivers, and as everybody else comes in, we're just going to see. Right, I think we're going to have to go. There is a bit of. I just want to see if. Right, okay, Piastri's gone past. So hopefully this will give us enough time to get out there. Interesting that the AI has changed how they do it. Yeah, this is going to give us a lovely flying lap here to do with absolutely no traffic in front.
Okay, that was the checker.
It is the checkered flag, and these fast laps are going to matter. Magnussen up to 10th. Hulkenberg is out. 16th is all Hulkenberg could do. He is eliminated. Not very good from Nico Hulkenberg, but Kevin Magnussen, 10th fastest. Do love a bit of that. That is very, very good. Right, Q2 sees Magnussen go in only. We'll put him on those tyres that we just used once. We're only going to do 1 flying lap on that set of tyres. Let's go. Q2 for Kevin Magnussen. He needs to pull something out of the bag here. He really does. Let's just let some other people get out there. Hamilton goes out first, followed by Russell. We'll follow the Mercedes out. I feel like that's not a bad little system to do. Follow Hamilton, Russell, and then K-Mag out in the Haas. There's going to be no traffic for us on this fast lap as well, which is awesome. We did just beat the traffic as K-Mag comes round.
Stay negative on the Delta.
Yeah, negative on Delta. That's not a surprise. We're using a bit more worn tyres, but only 7/10 off the Mercedes, so not dreadful, to be honest. Not dreadful, as we are now going to just sit in the box, and then we're back for our next fast lap. So we're ticking down in Q2. K-Mag's currently sitting 11th, and we haven't set a time on new tyres yet either. So we're going to have to wait for a little gap. What's Russell doing? He's coming in, I think. So let's go out in that gap. Yes. Oh, we're going to get held up with all these people doing their cool-down laps now, which could be an issue because Magnussen... Oh, no, people
Okay, Kev, that's the checker.
are doing another fast lap. Oh, he's going to be held up a little bit. Magnussen's currently out, but he gets into the top 10. He gets 9th, Kevin Magnussen. That is amazing. Yes, K-Mag. Into Q3 we go for Kevin Magnussen. Really, to be fair, he's showing... Nico Hülkenberg what this car can do, isn't he? This should really get his confidence up as well. So on those used tyres again, into Q3 we go. Let's see what K-Mag can do here. Obviously only 12 minutes in Q3, so again we need to time this pretty well. Gasly goes out as a solo driver to try and set some times. We're going to go... Oh, I was hoping to just get out in that gap. Let's go in that gap there. We're probably the last driver out in the top 10. The final top 10 shootout. Let's see how it goes as we're going to be following Lewis Hamilton. I think we've got enough space so that we're not going to be affected by his dirty air. And remember, we are on used tyres. And we're not the slowest. Not the slowest in Q3. So everyone's going to pit in now. We're going to go for some fresh tyres. Fresh set of softs. Not leaving us many options for the race. But we'll do... There's Leclerc. So Gasly's out. Russell's out. Perez is out. Sainz is out. And Leclerc's out. So we've got Verstappen, Hamilton and Alonso still in. But no one's going. I think we're going to go in that gap. I think that's a pretty good thing to do. So we'll let Magnussen get round on his outlap. And then as he starts this one... So he's going to come round here. We're going to get into a new camera angle that they've added for the game, which is helmet cam, which can be a little bit nauseating. So we're going to see how we do, but this is it. Right, clear ahead, go for it, says the engineer Slade. I mean, this camera angle is amazing. It is absolutely amazing, this camera angle that you can see here. As you take the first tight right-hander. The key is to look at the apex where you think the driver would be looking in real life. And sort of move your head with it, which you'll see I'm doing as well. But this will be interesting. So qualifying is over. And, oh yeah, we can see, I like this, like that little graphic. Our flying lap graphic as well. We're flying around these corners. I love this circuit in the game as well. In the actual F1 23 game. It's a wonderful circuit to drive with no assists on. And which I'm actually doing it with Haas, aren't I? I forgot about that. I'm actually doing a playthrough as a Haas driver in F1 23. So as we're coming into the tight left-hander, and then you've got to get the foot down as soon as you straighten up the car, get the DRS open, and absolutely fly down this corner. And this is cracking. It's a cracking view. Absolutely cracking view. So Gasly has finished qualifying and didn't go faster than us. So if we can find 0.3 of a second, we could be ahead of George Russell and get 8th on the grid, which would be outstanding for a Haas, to be honest. As we're coming down this fast straight onto the final corner, and this is it. Can we find 0.3 of a second? Round the final corner again, straighten the car up, get your foot down as fast as you can, or as hard as you can, and get over the line. I'm just watching the time as we're going to cross the line. Oh, it's improved by quite considerable time, but not enough to jump George Russell. We start our first Grand Prix in 9th, which is mightily impressive. 9th and what, 15th. So it just shows how bad Nico Hülkenberg was, or the setup difference potentially. So yeah, now we get the fun of doing all the setups as we go into Bahrain under the lights in the night. It is absolutely cracking. The graphics in this game are really good as well. They're really, really good. Right, into the race. So let's just do what we always used to do. So they're saying, oh, does it not now, if you hover over it, does it not say which is faster or slower? No, it doesn't. That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? So soft, medium. I mean, can you drag out a... Surely you can do a one-stop here. I mean, you can do soft, hard, one-stop. Plus 27 seconds. So if you go mediums and drag out that first set of softs, that's 8 seconds slower, but surely that's better because of you're only doing one pit stop. Surely. I'm now thinking, can we go mediums, softs, and do it the other way around? End on the faster soft tyre. Can you get that to 8 seconds? No, you can get that to 9. The softs are going to die off. I think for K-Mag we do that, you know. We're going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit and go with the one stop for K-Mag because it's got to be quicker. And then maybe Nico goes for a little bit more of a sensible option. We go soft, or soft, medium, soft. Get that medium stint in the middle. So that's saying that's going to be a second slower. That's a second slower as well. So that's the best for a medium. Unless you push. Oh, you could push all the tyres. Yeah, that's what we're going to go, K-Mag. We're with Nico. We're going to try and get him up the order quickly. And then, yeah, from the start we'll push. And fuel usage up. ERS strategy up. We're actually going to underfuel the car by a lap. Because the chances of a safety car in the first race is probably quite high while people are getting used to their mobiles that they're driving. Right, let's crack into it then. It's the Bahrain Grand Prix. Here we are then in Bahrain. It's a Red Bull 1-2 as you would expect. And we are going to jump straight into this one. I'm so excited. First race on F1 Manager 23. And we're focusing on Magnussen to start. And he's got a good start, and he's got George Russell off the line. But Russell will have the inside on this first corner. It's a proper concertina into that first slow corner. We'll have a quick check about what other tyre compounds everyone else is running in just a sec. Tyres are up to temperature as well, which is good. And K-Mag, I think, yeah, still in 9th. Nico in 16th. So I think he's lost a place there, Nico, to Alex Albon.
That was dangerous. Had to take averting action.
Yeah, so he's trying to go for an overtake and
Still okay.
didn't quite get it done. But the first lap with K-Mag on the hunt. I mean, a lot of people starting on the softs. So medium, soft, medium, soft, medium, soft. Yeah, mediums or softs all the way. So it will be pretty interesting. We're going to get the tyres just into their working temperature. And then we'll see how we get on. But following K-Mag at the moment. No one really pulling away. Oh, is that? I thought that was Nico Hülkenberg. It's not. Who was I getting confused with at the back there in that round car? Is that that'll be Tsunoda in the AlphaTauri? But yeah, we just need to make sure that we stay on in DRS, which is going to be tough because Russell's on the softs and in a faster car, so it will be pretty difficult to keep that up. But yeah, still loving these graphics, loving the views and stuff that you can get, all the classic views we had before. But yeah, with the added helmet cam as well, which is good fun. I mean, that would be really bad if they have a crash and you're in this view accidentally. So we'll see how it goes. Right, the tyres are now overheating. So, well, Hülkenberg was on push, wasn't he?
Okay, back off.
We'll keep him on push, but we need K-Mag to just be aware of his of what's going on. I think now we'll drop both drivers into neutral and just let them have some pace and see what they can do as we're looking at the back of Kevin Magnussen's car.
Let's add the lifting coast back in.
Which we don't really need to do. But yeah, Nico down in 16th, K-Mag in 9th. Well, I think George Russell will drop him, but I don't mind if he drops him and then we push to get back in DRS once it's open. I guess in theory we should be pushing now to stay in DRS before it goes. Nico is not going to lose DRS. Yeah, 1.4 seconds. We need to make sure we do actually keep in the DRS of George Russell and see what we can do. So hopefully K-Mag can push this quite a lot.
Let's go.
Magnussen got an overtake done on someone apparently. Overtook Alonso. Where's Alonso? Oh, Alonso's last. What happened to Fernando? I missed the replay, but I'm going to assume Alonso spun or locked up or something. That's very unlike Alonso in the first race. But yeah, okay, so this is what I didn't want to happen, because we're wasting our battery, but also not catching Russell. So I think we just let him go. Ocon will probably take us. I think Ocon is on the softs. Yeah, he is. So Ocon will take us with DRS, if not before. But yeah, okay. On to the third lap. Let's see how we get on.
DRS is enabled.
As DRS is enabled, as the race engineer says. Okay, Hülkenberg making a move on Alex Albon, just getting up the inside very nicely indeed, Nico, and making it stick as well, and then getting DRS to pull away on the next bit. But yeah, lovely stuff from Nico there. Really good manoeuvre. Magnussen has dropped down a couple of spaces. Tsunoda and Ocon have got him, but Magnussen is holding on to DRS. Well, I say that, he was holding on to DRS. We'll have to get him to push. Just moaning a little bit about his tyres there, Nico. So we'll just drop them in, making sure they're not going to grain up a little bit and see what we can do. But he's pushing well. He's right on the back of Valtteri Bottas. And hopefully we'll have a go at some DRS. Right, we're back into DRS, even though we don't have it on at the moment. But we need to just be aware. Ocon's not enough. We are playing a longer game with K-Mag. I've got to remember that. We've got the long game because we're only doing a one-stop with him. But as soon as Hülkenberg's tyres come back in range, we'll put him back onto a bit more of a push, because he needs to jump up as many positions as possible before his two-stop. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so 6 laps in, Magnussen's dropped out the points and his confidence is really, really dropping. So I think we're going to have to ask him to push a little bit harder. Hülkenberg's confidence is pretty high. He's actually doing a really good job at the moment with his overtakes. Struggling to get his tyre temperatures back into where we need them to be. But yeah, K-Mag looks like he's pretty close to being swallowed up by Norris as well. So we are lacking a bit of pace, but he's been overtaken. Well, Gasly was on the mediums. That's a bit disappointing. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when people pit for fresh tyres and how much pace they have. As Hülkenberg loses a bit of confidence. He was going for an overtake, but couldn't get it done on Valtteri Bottas. But yeah, if you look how close he is, he should. Let's conserve his fuel while he's sitting behind Valtteri. That's not too bad.
More lifting post.
And we can top up as well, because I don't mind sitting behind Valtteri, because we're about to get DRS on him, which is fine.
Yep, copy.
And that's good. I mean, Hülkenberg's pulling himself into the battle with K-Mag as well. Maybe that is the difference between softs and mediums. The soft runners are going very, very quick. But like this, we've got the DRS, so we can conserve a few things and keep that going. It's like if Norris overtakes K-Mag soon, I think we'll do the same. We'll try and sit behind him and allow us to conserve a few things. Because Nico has now got Valtteri Bottas and is just needs to catch up with Lando. So
we'll go to high fuel now.
Let's get Nico on the back of Lando Norris and in DRS if we can, and see if we can then work together to stay with the McLaren, basically, because I think he's going to pass K-Mag pretty soon. But at the moment, Nico's having a blinding job on these soft tyres. Yeah, doing a really, really good job. We'll just get those tyres back in range again.
We need a back off.
I know that we've kept him there, but if we could potentially change strategy, we'll see. We'll see how it goes at the moment. Nico 1.4 seconds off Norris, who is just passing K-Mag, or trying to pass Kevin Magnussen, who needs to look after his tyres. I think we sort of give up.
Slow down now.
Give up this battle, but yeah, we push Nico.
Mode push.
Yeah, we'll get him pushing his battery. Try and get back in this battle. Norris will overtake K-Mag on the home straight because he's going to have DRS and he's so close to him. But I think we just have to manage this to try and stay with Lando Norris. And if Nico's lapping quicker, which it certainly looks like he is, 140 Nico, 138, and Magnussen a 139.6. So yeah, Nico's lapping a second a lap quicker. As Norris still doesn't get past. And has that brought Nico in to within a second? Not quite. Yes, it has now. So we can take off this, because he should have enough pace. That McLaren is really slow if we've caught it that much. Anyway, let's crack on. Oh, Kev Kevin Magnussen's been in a
Here we are,
crash.
we're looking at turn 11.
We're at turn 11.
Barely any room
And
to
there you go.
manoeuvre.
Norris and Magnussen
The cars
coming together.
right
Nico
there.
gets through
Who was at
unscathed.
fault? Well, they'll
Both cars are
definitely
waiting
fingers
to try and
being pointed.
rejoin the track safely. Oh, and that's going to put K-Mag right at the front. Have I got a power issue? Front wing damage. Oh. It's dropped K-Mag down to 19th. We've got major suspension
Keep
damage.
pushing.
Oh, K-Mag, do we... Who's getting the time? Magnussen's got the time penalty as well. So we retire the car. A 5 second... Oh, no, I've done it now. I should have waited in case there was a safety car, but I think with damaged suspension
And we'll box this lap.
and what everything he's had a problem with,
Steadily.
5 second time penalty,
Sorry, mate.
damaged suspension, a damaged front wing, we're better off just retiring the car and saving the engine life for a future race. So now it all rests on Nico Hülkenberg, and I'm sort of wondering if we try the one stop with Nico. Can we make that work is basically what I'm thinking. If we come into strategy B so that we don't mess up our original one, can we get those soft tyres out a bit further? We probably can if we stop pushing them. So at the moment we'll stick on the same strategy and see how he does, because he's doing well, he's pushing well, and I think, I don't know, it's all going to be dependent if we get safety cars or anything. That's what I'm waiting on. And he's got the move done on Pierre Gasly. Again, just up the inside as Gasly got held up by the Alpha Tauri in front, and Nico says thank you very much, through I go. And he may have even got a double overtake, because he would have had DRS on Tsunoda, but not quite. So Hülkenberg having a fantastic race, to be honest. He's doing really, really well, Nico Hülkenberg. His tyres are in range, a bit overfueled. We can probably ease that off whilst we have the DRS. I think we'll do that into the next DRS section as we come down the start-finish straight. But yeah, 10 laps in, Nico doing a really good job. Oh, we've got another incident. Multiple cars have crashed. I think it's Valtteri Bottas. Oh, it's the two Alfa Romeos. Oh, they're not going to be happy with that, Alfa Romeo. And it's just a slight clip, but Bottas nearly skidding off. The drivers are not happy. Guan Yu Zhou and Valtteri Bottas not... yeah, they're going to be well pissed. They're going to be well pissed off about that down at Alfa Romeo. But we're up into 10th, and Yuki Tsunoda is pulling us along lovely. We're topping up our ERS, conserving our fuel, and getting pulled along by Yuki Tsunoda with the DRS. We've dropped Gasly as well. So in theory, I think we can make this work, because you can see, not this one. If we then go to strategy B, I think we can get those tyres back in line, I reckon. So I think we're going to go for the one stop, and if there's a safety car, we can go back onto the soft tyres. So that's what we're going to go for. He's overtaken Tsunoda whilst we were away, so well done, Nico Hülkenberg. Lovely stuff. Up into 9th, Nico. Yes, boy. Well, Gasly has had a pit stop issue, and we've got a few people in. So Gasly comes in. Looks good. Just held.
But something's not right. Oh dear.
Commentary says something wasn't right. Can't really get much more detail out of that, but lots of people in the pits. Hülkenberg's still going on his soft tyres, so he will be a bit of a sitting duck, but he should be all right to get onto those mediums. We're giving 46% at the moment. We're sort of matching Perez and Hamilton. Zhou's got a bit worse. People coming in off softs, mediums. Lots of people behind us pitting. I don't think anyone in front of us has pitted yet. No, they haven't. So it'll be interesting. Gasly potentially going for an undercut on us. So we'll have to keep an eye out. But so far, I'm pretty happy with how our race has been going. 20 laps down, not bad. Okay, a whole host of other people now coming into pit as we are getting close to our pit window. You can see Stroll, Leclerc, Hamilton, Ocon all in. So I think... How many more laps have we got to do? Oh, we've got to do a few, haven't we? I really want to push on this lap, and we're going to. We're going to go for it. We've got some clean air in front of us. We're going to come out behind the two Ferraris of Sainz and Charles Leclerc.
All the pushing you can get.
And let's see what we can do. Because if we can get into the DRS of the Ferrari, their natural pace will pull us along a little bit quicker, which would be pretty useful. They're going to be on cold tyres, but what are they on? Soft and mediums. Okay. So not too bad. I'm hoping that us pushing isn't going to cause Hulkenberg to spin or anything like that. But 1.3 seconds. If we don't get into DRS, this is all a bit of a waste of time. And they are pulling away on their fresher tyres. So we're going to ease off, think of the longer game,
okay, more lifting
and
coast,
go from
please.
there. So
Copy.
what have we got? If we pit soon, it should tell you, shouldn't it? If you pit options onto the mediums, it should say roughly estimated exit position 13th. So not bad. Not bad. I'm tempted to stick to a two stopper and get on soon. Perez pits, and he was sort of on a similar tyre wear to us. So maybe we should come in now and then try and drag out the mediums a little bit longer, or see if there's a safety car. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to make a quick snap decision. Nico is coming into pit this lap, so we'll watch the pit stop as Perez is in. If we get a smooth pit stop, coming out in sort of 13th ahead of Gasly would be great, because he went for an undercut on us. So Nico swings into the pits. Yeah, there we go. He's in the pit lane. This game is always much easier when you've only got to focus on one driver as well, but let's see. So Stroll passes us, Hamilton passes us. It is Gasly who we're looking out for here. Nico is just such a slow little drive down, isn't it? The Haas people are ready. It's a good start. 2.7 isn't bad.
They'll be very close to us at the pit exit.
Racing at the pit exit, but who are we racing against? Oh my god, there's three of them coming down, and we come out right in front of it. Oh my god, I swear we were close to causing an accident, but we do get out in front of Gasly, which was absolutely crucial to what we needed to do. So let's get these tyres up to temperature as quick as we can.
To Joe a bit.
And we just need to catch Zhou, but on our fresh tyres we should be pretty good. We've got to push them hard to get those temperature up, and Hulkenberg loved that with his driver confidence. Can't see it at the moment, but it's got a thumb next to it, which means it's gone up, which is good. Verstappen pits. He should come out just alongside Perez. Hulkenberg still pushing to get those tyres up to temperature. And we're in DRS of Zhou as well, so a very, very good strategy and pit stop there. Now it's just a case of seeing if we can make these stick. If we're going to overtake, we should overtake Zhou with DRS, but we should get back into the points here. What is Zhou's tyre wear? 37%. He hasn't pitted yet. He's doing a one-stop, so this should be a relatively easy pass. How do you do... I can't remember how you do driving... Aha, driving clean air. There it is. Oh, I forgot. Overtake aggression. High. Yeah, let's go. Let's get that done.
Okay, you got this.
Yeah.
Let's get that done. Yeah, high risk for overtake. I didn't realise you could do that this year. That's a change. Lovely stuff. So we're on fresher tyres, as is Ocon. Zhou pits. Right, so we've got some clean air. So let's go. Let's get this done if we can. Deploy it. Go for a really quick lap.
Yep.
Ocon is 5 seconds ahead of us, so we really do need to make hay while the sun's shining, really, and use this clean air in front. So Piastri at the back of the race has caused a yellow flag. No car or anything. Spin on the last corner. It's a terrible race for McLaren. They're in 18th and 19th. Nico up to 10th. We have pushed him a fair bit, and he's got his tyres up to temperature. So, yeah, couldn't really make too many inroads into Ocon, but put a lot of space between us and Gasly and Bottas behind, so not too bad. Okay, Gasly is absolutely flying on his soft tyres, but we have got very good medium tyres here, which we can push if we need to, if we want to go to another stop, but for now, I think we go with this. And we see how we do. The soft tyres are much, much quicker, but I do like where we're sitting at the moment, and that isn't a bad thing. Okay, so we're just seeing what's going on here. So Alonso's just gone onto soft tyres and is lapping 3 seconds a lap quicker than Nico. So he's gaining him very quickly. So I'm sort of thinking for the last 17 laps, do we just pop the softs on? Now, there's a lot of people on crap tyres, and I sort of feel like this would give us an undercut. As Ocon and Gasly both come in. So we need to either push now and react. Loads of people coming in. They're going to come off. They're going to come out on fresh softs. I think we... Let's put us up to 9th. Ocon is there on fresh softs. I think we push. We have a huge lap. We push everything. And then we pit. In fact, we're only just about halfway. So let's get in now. This is going to bring us out in 12th, and so I think that's positions that we can make up. So yeah, we are going to go for the 2-stop strategy, which we originally went with. And let's push this now, and we'll push coming out of the... Oh, he spun. He spun. Quickly get back on the track and get in those pits. Oh, he spun as we were pushing. That's going to really cost him.
Yellow there, watch for yellows.
Yeah,
I mean, luckily, he is pitting this lap. He should be anyway. Please swing in the pits. He is pitting in. Oh, I can't believe he spun. We needed that to be a good last half lap. Because we were meant to come out in 13th, and now loads of people are going to catch us, I imagine. Oh, that is irritating. Albon pits behind us. Verstappen is pitting behind us as well. He's very close to lapping us. It's a good stop again, 2.7 seconds, but no traffic when we exit, which is good. Oh, but man, that spin, what a terrible time to spin. An absolutely terrible time to spin, Nico.
Let's add the lift and coast back in.
Yes, we're going to have to add the lift and coast back in. We're in 11th, but we are 10 seconds off Gasly now. That is awful. We need these tyres to do something magical. We really do. Let's just put them on aggressive, get them up to temp that way. Oh. Okay, so we're starting to lap a lot quicker than Pierre Gasly. We are being chased down by Max Verstappen, who we're going to have to let pass pretty soon. But fuel is back in line, 10 laps to go. It's going to be interesting. Our tyres are 79, Gasly's are 75. I don't know if anyone else... Alonso's only done one stop, and he's on 60% softs. He probably will get those to the end. But last lap, what's Alonso lapping? 136.2, 135.5. We are quicker than all the cars in front of us, but we are moderately overheating our tyres as well, so it's going to be an interesting race. You can see our tyre wear is pretty much quickly dropping in line with Pierre Gasly's, which isn't ideal.
Okay, back off.
Yeah, copy.
Our points in our first race would be huge, especially for Nico as well, but I don't think we're going to make up 7 seconds. Well, we do if we push. That's the thing, we do if we push. Because we're lapping a second a lap quicker. Okay, so we were gaining on Pierre Gasly, but now our tyres have gone. It's just not happening. So I think we've got to sit and settle for 11th. Verstappen passed us. That slowed us down a little bit as we had to let him go. But it's been a solid effort from Nico Hülkenberg. 3 laps to go. And
5 to go.
Yeah, we've been pretty good. 5 to go, he said there, but I don't know why. It's clearly 4 laps to go. But, yeah, we've been in a solid position, but Pierre Gasly just started pulling away as our tyres dropped off. Last lap, we were 134, so he's probably started pushing a little bit now as well. He's got better tyres than us. I was hoping something might happen. Alonso had a lock-up, and Hamilton had a lock-up as well, but neither of them left the track massively, so if one of those had dropped out, we would have been fine. We've got a huge gap back to Tsunoda and Albon, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, it's been a good race. It's been a good race. We've done really well. Nico's had a good job. Maybe the one stop would have been good, but I don't know. Alonso might struggle here with 3 laps to go. It's going to be very interesting. So Max Verstappen starts his final lap, and as we are behind him, it means we're starting our final lap as well.
How many laps to go from now?
Starting last lap.
And Gasly well out in front. Alonso 37%. He might be close to a puncher, you know. But he knows he's got that gap. But yeah, Nico's done a fantastic job. From 16th or 15th to 11th. We're probably like a safety car away from
We'll go to high fuel now.
Copy.
being in a really good position. Or that spin. If he hadn't have done that spin. Oh, it would have been amazing, right? If he hadn't have had that spin, he probably would have been ahead of Pierre Gasly. Much clearer air. But yeah, it is what it is.
This tire is better for keeping tire temp, so that's good.
Tyre temperature is optimal. Lovely.
Yep.
But we're pushing everything we've got for the final lap just to see what we can do here. As Max Verstappen's going to come home as an easy winner of the Bahrain Grand Prix, as you would expect in the Red Bull. But yeah, he lapped everybody from
more overtake.
bloody 10th. Bloody hell.
Copy that.
Bloody hell. Max Verstappen lapped everybody in the bottom 10. I'm pretty sure he can't be too far off Esteban Ocon, to be honest. Or he might have even he's passed him. That's absolutely crazy. Well done, Max Verstappen, winning the Bahrain Grand Prix. He gets the first win at the first race of the season. And that sees everyone... Oh, no, it was Gasly. He was there, so... And there comes Nico Hülkenberg for a lovely 11th place finish. We'll be happy with that. So, K-Mag gets us the qualifying bonuses and the payouts from the sponsors, and Nico will get us the race day sponsors, which is lovely. Leclerc gets the fastest lap, finishing third. So your podium is Verstappen, Perez and Leclerc. So there's K-Mag not looking pretty happy. He gives everyone high fives, but he would have done that ages ago because of his early retirement. But yeah, Max Verstappen wins it. Sergio Perez second, Charles Leclerc third with the fastest lap. And yeah, very good performance from Nico Hülkenberg. Up 5 places. Did really well. Just missed out on the points. Max Verstappen goes top of the drivers. Red Bull cruising away already after one race in the constructions. So we come back after the Grand Prix to a new team hub. That is built as well, which is awesome. So we do have Saudi Arabia coming up in the next episode. That is done. Car part inspection. Awesome. And the new ATR period starts today as well. And obviously, Kevin, you know, had a few little issues, didn't he, with his car. Ruined his front wing. Ruined his brand new suspension that we gave him. Installed on car 1 and installed on car 2. No, just put it on car 1 for now then. But yes, Kevin causing us a headache on the first Grand Prix of career mode. But there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm so happy F1 Manager's back. We'll get the second episode out as soon as I can. But yeah, these videos take a long time to record and edit and all that stuff. But we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.